OECD turns on Reeves. The OECD, or Organisation for Cooperation and Economic Development, which isn't just a UK organisation, it's actually a worldwide organisation, has released its first report on Rachel Reeves and Labour's nightmare Halloween budget. They've now changed the growth figures for this country, which were going to be the highest in the G7. It was going to be 1.1%, which I know isn't much, but it was going to be 1.1%. They've now re-revised that down to 0.9%. The reason they wanted to borrow more and spend more was because they believed they had that ceiling up to the 1.1%. Now they don't, which is why they're having to borrow record sums. They've also said that the massive new public spending Labour have done and are doing, including, we find out now, nationalising railways for some stupid reason, is going to be responsible for slower interest rate decline and a higher rate of inflation coming down the tracks. They've said, in a typically word-salad way, wage-driven pressures on the price of services and the fiscal stimulus will keep underlying price pressures elevated. In other words, the budget is going to make prices go up, leaving headline inflation over target for 2025-26. The target, of course, is 2%, something that Rishi and Hunt have managed to get it down to 1.7, I think it was at one point, and now it's rising again, unsurprisingly. And it's not just our cost of living that's going up, by the way. Guess what else is going up? The tax receipts that the government are taking in, which will actually be 38% of this country's GDP. Unreal. They're taking all that money off us that is equivalent to 38% of GDP, and nothing's actually getting better. If anything, all that's going to happen for the next few years now, while these wankers are in place, is things are going to get worse.